An American citizen was just arrested in Turkey for flying his drone illegally, but this story has some very awkward truths. Hi, I'm Ash from DroningON, and if you enjoy this content then hit that subscribe button below, and also if you'd like to join the DroningON channel membership, click the join button for a ton of exciting perks. Anyway, just a couple of days ago on October the 4th, an American citizen was arrested whilst in Turkey. We're not sure whether at the time he was holidaying or travelling on business, but Mark John Zeneckis had been travelling pretty extensively over the last few weeks, including Somalia, Cyprus and Germany, finally ending up in the Sur district of the southern eastern province of Diyarbakir. I probably really terribly pronounced that, so I'm sorry for any Turkish people watching. Mark, who's originally from Pennsylvania, seems to have worked extensively in the aviation and drone sectors. A brief glance through his LinkedIn profile shows a number of drone organisations for which he's worked, and in fact his latest LinkedIn profile shows him working at the moment as a UAS liaison officer for a company working in the drone space. That's what makes this story so strange. The Sur district in this part of Turkey is very historic, and there is a beautiful set of walls there which have a lot of history and are protected because they're also neighbouring an airport, and therefore the area is protected by a no-fly zone. Mark for some reason chose to fly his drone there. He stated to police when he was arrested that he was only flying because he had an interest in the historical walls. But it is very strange that he wasn't aware of the no-fly zone, especially having worked in the aviation space for so long. We have no details of the actual arrest, so we don't know whether he was arrested at the time or after the flight. But after being interviewed, he was given an administrative fine. We don't know the amount. We also don't know whether his drone was confiscated or not, but fortunately he was released just yesterday. We expect that the experience of being arrested in any foreign country must be terrifying, especially when you don't speak the local language and it's possible that they don't speak yours. We're fairly sure that Mark will check no-fly zones and aviation airspace before he flies his drone in another foreign country. But interestingly, we put out a video about no-fly zones some time ago and how actually we endorse the idea because it protects you. Yes, we understand that it can be frustrating when you can't take off in your own garden. It's also frustrating when you can't fly in your neighbouring park because your home may be in a no-fly zone area. But regardless of whether you're flying in the USA or in Turkey, you can still be arrested for breaching those no-fly zones and breaking airspace regulation. No-fly zones are there to protect you, and DJI's software does have it built in. However, you can also go onto their website if you're flying a drone that doesn't have no-fly zone technology. Autel drones, for example, don't enforce no-fly zones. Now that might seem very flexible and convenient, but actually it means you stand a bigger chance of getting yourself in trouble. Regardless, you can still, as an Autel pilot, use the DJI website to look up whether the area that you want to fly in has a no-fly zone currently attached to it. It's worth noting that the DJI no-fly zone data is not always aligned with the local airspace regulators' no-fly zones. It's therefore good practice to check both, but at least using the DJI site will give you a good heads up. And in fact, using that, if we now look at Turkey, we can see very clearly that the Sur area has a no-fly zone. If Mark was flying a DJI drone, he would have seen a warning on his screen when he tried to take off, stating that he either can or can't take off in this area due to airspace regulations. This is a really useful facility. Make the most of it and get it bookmarked because it might one day save you from being arrested. Comment below with your thoughts about this story. It's quite an interesting one, and it is strange that Mark wasn't aware of the no-fly zones. But anyway, give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you need arresting, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching.